I'm at Firehouse Subs in Calhoun, Georgia, on my way to Subway so we can find out who makes the best beef brisket sub. Is it going to be Subway? Is it going to be Firehouse Subs? Hang around and you're going to find out. Got their 12-inch smoked brisket sub. I'm at Subway. I've got my beef brisket sub. Let's move on to the laboratories of Joe is Hungry. Welcome to the studios and food laboratories of Joe is Hungry, located in the city of Fairmount, Georgia. We're going to go head to head with Firehouse Subs beef brisket and cheddar sandwich and Subway's beef brisket and cheddar sandwich. We're gonna see which one's best. The first thing we're gonna talk about is the pricing. Subway rings in at $10.90 including taxes. Firehouse Sub with taxes rings in at $11.02. The price difference to me is negligible. A little expensive, but not if you're gonna get plenty of meat. If you remember from my last video, the one that I did on Subway, they kind of botched that order. They kind of shortcut me on the meat. It looked pretty bad and left me hungry at the end. I'm gonna do something a little out of the ordinary. I'm gonna give them a second chance, and this is their opportunity to shine. I would like to note that I did go to the Subway in Fairmount, Georgia, where the last time I went to Subway for the original video, that was in Calhoun. That's where I got shorted on my meat. Fairmount Subway, I'm rooting for you. I hope you're gonna correct this grievous error on the part of the Calhoun branch of Subway. We have Firehouse on this side, Subway on this side. Now for the initial packaging in a big styrofoam tray, I'm gonna go for Firehouse Subs. It keeps it warmer, it appears more robust, where in the normal paper wrap of Subway, it doesn't seem as substantial. But that really doesn't tell the tale. Our Firehouse Sub, it looks attractive. We roll it back, pop the top, and we can see we've got what looks like plenty of meat to me. We have mayonnaise and barbecue sauce. Just as a note, they use Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on that. We're gonna unwrap the Subway, which has its freshness seal on there. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. To my eye, it looks a little flatter. Let's open it up. It looks like we have a lot more meat than we did the last time. Looks pretty attractive to me. The packaging for Firehouse looks a little more attractive. This looks a little flat. This looks a little more robust and toasted. The next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to weigh them. We're gonna see if you're really getting more for your money. And the first one we're gonna do is Firehouse Subs. We take it out of the package, throw it on the scales. It weighs in at 1 pound, 2 1/2 ounces. Now it's time to weigh the Subway. The Subway weighs in at 11.5 ounces, whereas the Firehouse Sub weighs in at 1 pound and 2.5 ounces. You do the math. You're getting more of a value from Firehouse Subs. The next thing I'd like to do is see how they line up and compare to their advertised photo. First, we're gonna do the Firehouse Sub. Let's see how they compare. Take a good look. Let's make a comparison of the beef brisket sub in Subway's picture. Actually, I think I've already done this at one time. Here's a comparison. I'm not gonna say which one I think looks more like their advertised photo. I'll let you be the judge of that, but I'm pretty sure I know who won there. Let me go get a Diet Coke. I need to have one of those right now. I've had a lot of people tell me how much they like Subway and that Subway rule. You over at Aspen Dental Pay attention. You love these Subway sandwiches, and you've seen so far how they stack up to Firehouse Sub. Let's get on with the Joe Bite test. We're gonna see who comes out on top. Contestant number 1 is Subway. Definitely a lot more meat than the last time I did a video on these. By the way, the temper you put in my mouth is working pretty damn good. You can see I'm getting a mouthful of meat this time. They definitely screwed me the last time. Today they didn't. I like the texture of the bread too. It doesn't look as attractive because it collapses a little bit, but I like the chewiness of it. I like the roast beef. It actually, as you bite through it, you can actually get into some of the more dryness stuff, so it's not a really sloppy sandwich. I do like that flavor. Hey, Fairmount Subway, you're doing a damn good job. They need to treat you just a little bit better. And we're gonna move on to the contender, Firehouse Subs. Obviously, a more robust sandwich. What appears to be their Italian bread. Let's move on and quit talking and get on with the Joe Bite test. Oh my goodness. They put barbecue sauce and mayonnaise mixed, and I can taste that. Also, their barbecue meat, fat hanging on the end. I like the little bit of fat. It makes for kind of a wetter sandwich. The bread is more dry. The barbecue sauce doesn't really soak into it as much as the Subway sandwich. I will definitely be full when I'm done eating this. After I eat one of the Subway sandwiches, I may head over to Culver's and get a butter burger just to make sure I'm not gonna get hungry later. I just wanted to say that I got both of these sandwiches default. I didn't add anything, do anything special to them. This is the way they come if you don't make any changes. For value, Firehouse has them beat. You're getting more food of a high quality. They come out on top. Subway kind of looks kind of flat. Doesn't look like it has as much meat as it does. For flavor, I'm gonna say Subway is gonna come out on top on flavor on that. The barbecue sauce tastes better. The meat's sliced a little thicker, so you get more texture when you bite through it. Granted, it doesn't fill you up. The Firehouse Sub, comparing it, I think it's because the mayonnaise in there dulls the effect of the barbecue sauce. The meat seems to be better. It's sliced, it's thin sliced. It has fat dangling off the end. It is a close call. I'm gonna give it the Firehouse Sub. They offer a better value. I think if you got it without the mayonnaise on it, it would definitely help, and add a little bit of barbecue sauce to it, it would be a much better sandwich. The bread's a little drier, a little flakier, and I guarantee you if I eat both halves of these, I won't be hungry the rest of the day. But to say one is markedly better than the other, that would be a mistake. If Subway bulked up their sandwich, maybe added a little bit more meat, they would blow them away. Both places did a good job. Fairmount, you're my people. And thanks to the Firehouse Sub people who made my lovely sandwich. I hope this video was useful. If you found this video interesting, useful, entertaining, subscribe, support the channel, and I will see you in the next video.
Do not push too much, cause it takes time. Do not talk too much.
Where is my fly spray? How can you lose a whole bottle of fly spray? One damn fly.
Regrets, no mistakes. Shine my black shoes, cause I wanna move. What do you choose? There are too many options, do not.
I'm at Firehouse Subs. Mother.
Not mine. Running.
Yeah, Firehouse Sub.
Start till I hit a home run. Aim so wild I cannot be